What's up, YouTube? Jason here, coming to you from JM Struggleland Cichlids Fish Room Showroom located here in Morris, Illinois. I'm going to do an update video today. It's March 20th today. It has been since January 20th is our last update video. I apologize for that. Me and Michelle both do work full-time jobs. This is our hobby. So we get down here and make these videos as we have a chance. We're not going to promise videos once a week, once a month. We're going to do them as we get time. Reason I'm using my phone right now. I made this video a couple days ago. All kind of problems with our computer, the video editing software. This isn't working out. Kind of really teed me off. Really frustrating. So we're just going to go back to the phone for right now until we figure out the video editing software and all that good stuff and upgrade our computer. So currently right now we're sitting at 494 subscribers. Thanks again everybody that's subscribed to us. If you're watching this video for the first time and you haven't subscribed yet, please click the subscribe button. Our goal is 1,000 subscribers by the end of 2015 and we're getting close to halfway there right now. So let's go over what's new in the fish room. And I say it's been 2 months. We did have a video on the sponge in between that, the sponge filters. But today's just talking about an update video. We'll take a quick walk around the fish room. So we've been looking at the whole time there. That's probably our biggest update since the last video. It is our 125. Finally got it full 3-4 weeks ago. Got some fish in there. And we just love this tank. Definitely a nice big show tank. Put some simple rock formations. Really nice rocks. Last summer we were on vacation down in Mountain Home, Arkansas on the beautiful Lake Norfork, right at the Missouri-Arkansas border. At the place we're staying, these rocks were all over the place. If I had a pickup truck, I probably could have brought home a truckload. Very nice heavy rock, a lot of nice colors in them. 125, all we got in here is 2 sponge filters, one on either side. I talked about in a previous video, I was talking about doing a DIY canister filter out of 4 or 6 inch PVC. I decided not to. These 2 sponges are keeping it clean. Of course, I think we only have 8 fish in here right now. But why run another pump down here when we got the air system in place? We have more room for sponge filters. Definitely the most efficient way. And that's one of the big things about our fish room. We're trying to keep it efficient. Using the Carib Sea crushed shells substrate. Take a look at it here. I showed you guys this in a video, one of our first videos. I showed you this what we used, African Cichlid mixed Carib Sea. We got it in all our tanks except for our couple 75s. Those tanks came with substrate in them, so we just ended up using it. Right there. It's probably the best $5 I spent here in the fish room. Little Tupperware container. It's got 5 compartments in it. We feed 4 different kind of fish food in our fish room. This saves us a ton of time. We feed our fish twice a day. So instead of coming back here, grabbing a container, go walk around the fish room once, feed all the fish that use that food, we have to make 4 trips around the fish room. This guy right here, 1 trip. Cut the time in a lot. Yeah, that's the brand Rove. Like I say, I picked it up at Menards. So let's scroll around here. Moved our sign. Our 10-gallon shelf. Trying to optimize all the space in the fish room that we have. We try to plan this out the best we could with what tanks, grow out tanks we have, but you never have enough fry tanks. So we needed more fry tanks. I came up with this idea to build this shelf. Our sign was right here, so we had some dead space, moved the sign on the door, and built the shelf to hold 2 10-gallon tanks. All I did was lag it into stand number 1 right there with some 3-inch lags. A couple more 3-inch lags right into the studs on the wall. Got this nice heavy-duty brace right here at this far end. This thing is very, very sturdy. I'll throw a 55 up there anytime if it would fit with and fill it. Definitely hold it. Nice and sturdy. Do have 1.5 inches of styrofoam underneath it. The reason for that, our gas-free ventless heater sits right underneath it, so we get a lot of heat up on those tanks. Those tanks are probably easily a couple degrees warmer than any other tank in here, as you can see by the evaporation on number 42 there. So we decided to switch over to the gas heater instead of electric heat. Again, we're being efficient in the fish room. Natural gas up here in Illinois is definitely cheaper than electricity, so we try to keep it around 81 degrees in here at all times, as we don't run any more, not one of these tanks have a heater in them. What you're looking at right there, new piece of equipment. Our other Danby dehumidifier we bought late last spring, early summer. Pretty much shut off sometime in November when it got cold up here, and was off for 3.5 months. Coming up a couple weeks ago, Chicagoland area, we got up in the 60s and the 70s for one day, and humidity shot up down here in the fish room from 45% up to 70-75%. Our other dehumidifier fired up, didn't do anything, didn't have any water draining out of it. This wasn't working. So I called Danby, told them what's going on, and the reason I bought another Danby is just because of their customer support. We pretty much sent them a couple pictures of the old one, picture of the receipt. They're sending us out a check for full replacement cost. There's a 1-year warranty on there. So very stand-up company. That's why I bought another one of these guys. And actually our other one I think we paid $168 for. This guy here was on sale for $159. Went up from a 30 pint, this is a 45 pint, so it's a little bit bigger. Got more features on it. Actually got it turned off right now. I don't want it to kick on while I was making the video, but so that's another new purchase. Did buy a 1-year extended warranty from Menards for 15 bucks, so we got about 165 into it, and we're getting 168 back from the old one. So let's continue to look around. We're going to kind of go back and forth. I'm going to show you the new stuff, and then we'll go over tanks really quick. 5.5 floating in the air, as one guy on Instagram said. Got 4 of them here. Bottom one's empty. We use as fry tanks. That's a hospital tank. Along with that one's a hospital tank. So this gives us more options for fry grow outs or hospital tanks. These brackets here, I took them. I bent these corners up at the end, keep it from sliding off. These tanks are still nice and level, even with all the weight on them. Picked up these brackets at Menards. I believe they're like $1.50, $1.75 a piece. So it's $3 for a bracket to hold 1 tank. Kind of hard to beat that. These brackets are rated as a pair to hold 70 pounds. 5.5 gallon full is less than 50 pounds, so definitely holding its weight. Like I said earlier, we're trying to optimize the space. We do not use this door. I want to leave enough space in between this rack and these guys so we can easily work in here. And these brackets gave us the ability to do that, so worked out great. Alright, let's see. I'll walk around the tanks real quick. 5.5 gallon, nice and dirty. Pick that up here locally, still haven't cleaned it up, but we'll fill that up and clean it when the time comes. We need more grow out tanks. Our Chalosi breeding group. Of course, they're always hiding. I think we got a holy female in there. That's just a trio. And our trio of Africa Boos. Just stripped the female yesterday and got, I believe, 15 fry out of her. Medium breeder box. Did a review on these guys. We absolutely love them. We got 7 of them right now. We only got 4 in service at the time. Great option instead of a tumbler. So I even throw the guys in there with the egg sacs like that. They do fine. This keeps us from clogging up our tanks with tumblers. SRT breeding group. These guys took us a long time to get them breeding. Now they're breeding like crazy. SRT grow out tank. Got some red shoulder females in there. Down here we got Rhodesi in there, the Masoni, and some nice Angara flame tails. Young males right there starting to show color. Almost every one of these last 2 tanks are going to be up for grabs. Empty tank right here. Today is Friday the 20th. March 22nd will be our first GCCA swap meet we're attending. Hopefully clearing out some of our tanks here. And these guys are all up right here in this 55. We got Blue Dolphins, Sunshine Bengas, and some Ruby Greens in here. All going to be up for sale this Sunday. This Sunday swap meet, if you're in the Chicago area, come check us out. It is Sunday, March 22nd from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Hillside, Illinois at the Best Western. All kind of vendors there. It'll be so packed you can hardly walk around. We purchased from them 2 or 3 times. This is gonna be the first one we're at, so we're kind of excited. We got like 100 and some bags we got to pack up tomorrow night. Let's see. Let's go along the top real quick. Angara flame tails. That's our only batch of fry out of them. I got an empty ton here. Cobalt blues. Up in our show tank upstairs, we got a male and a female. They bred twice for us. So of course we're gonna keep the fry. Got a really nice looking male. Red shoulders, nice big young group. Eureka reds, nice full tank. Getting a lot of breeding out of these guys. We got like 12 females and 1 male. German reds, some Moby peacocks. Our first batch of Chalosi. That's a very nice looking Mbuna. And some of our first fry from our SRTs that were breeding like crazy. I just stripped 70 some fish yesterday. Here we got a full tank full of them right here too. Our 10-gallon shelf, Africa Boos. This is our first batch of fry. Second batch is in a breeder box. Hoping to get some albino Kabu out of those, as everybody and their brother want those fish. And our tank of the Masoni. Let's move down. Breeder box, Chipokes, and there's some red tepper Aristochromis in there, any color. Anything we really like about some of the Mbunas, they color up. These guys are only a week old there. Got a very nice breeding group of Chipokes. The male and females are beautiful fish compared to the other ones we've seen. Red shoulder breeding group. Moby peacock breeding group. This is something new since our last video. Our flavescent breeding group. There's our male. We got 3 holding females I got to strip today. Very nice color. German red breeding group. There he is all alone in there. He's killed 3 females here in the last couple weeks. And that's one of the females up in one of our hospital tanks there. Until we get 4 or 5 more, we're not going to put them in there. Put her back in there. Eureka red breeding group. Get a lot of action, got a lot of females. Red top Aristochromis male, moved him over here. He's beating up the other males in the breeding tank. Nair eye grow out tank. Got a lot of these guys available for the Sunday swap meet. This whole tank right here of OB Red Zebras, and there's some Dragon Bloods in there. They're all up for grabs this Sunday. Along with these nice big 4-inch red top Aristochromis males. We got 4 of them we're going to bring. Let's move along down here. The Mason Eye breeding group. You guys are always hiding in the rocks. And this is our newest group. I don't know how to pronounce it, if it's Hollow Reef or Jollow Reef. Got 1 male, 5 female, or 1 male, 4 females. Males hiding underneath there. Of course, you're gonna come out. And our Angara Flametail breeding group. Very nice looking male right there. He just don't like to do the nasty, I guess. Breeder box full of Africoboos. So we got 4 of these guys. Love these breeder boxes. Down here we got Eureka Red in this breeder box. Guys on the left got egg sacs, these guys don't. What else? 20 longs up top, red shoulders, Africoboos, yellow blaze, German Reds. We're talking about efficiency on the sponge filters. Our 275s run Marineland 350s, the bio wheels. As you can see there, the one on the left ain't spinning. Of course, we got another plugged filter cartridge. Probably gonna be pulling these guys off. I'm not saying nothing bad about these filters. They work great, but when you got an air system, that sponge filter, we squeeze out once a month. That's the only maintenance you got to do. These guys, about every 2 weeks, are changing out filters, and it'll cost you an arm and a leg. So, when you got a fish room, sponge filters are definitely a way to go. DIY filters is something new right here. Piece of aluminum right here. This thing was sagging down. I bought that piece of aluminum at Menards. It's like $3. Cut it to length. It's like a 1/2 inch wide, nice and sturdy. This lifts up the lid to keep it from falling in. I was telling you guys about the Chipotle breeding group we got. That's the male right there. Very good looking male. Check out the females. Nice breeding group. They'll have their own tank here. This whole tank will be cleared out. Besides the Chipotles, they'll be going into the fish for our swap meet. So let's end this video up to 18 minutes here. As always, please rate, comment, subscribe. Until next time, maybe we'll see some of you guys this Sunday at the swap meet. Thanks for watching.